beautiful soul family and friends, and welcome to my channel. This is your girl Chelle Donald with Chelle Donald LLC, and today's video is the anticipated Cricut heat transfer tutorial. Today, the current items that you will need for this tutorial and for what you are trying to do with your Cricut machine, you would need a Cricut Explorer machine, which is no matter what color it is, as long as it's a Cricut machine, not a Cricut Joy. Cricut Joy will not support printing images out like this. Anyway, what you would need a spatula that comes with, it's an accessory. They come separately. They don't come with the machine unless you bought the bundle. You will need a weeder, and you will also need heat transfer paper. I got Jolee's heat transfer paper for dark fabrics because I've been doing a lot of images on dark fabric, so I really haven't been doing them on light. But if you need one for light, if you need heat transfer paper for light fabrics, it will have a solid yellow line like this. This side will be, you know, glossy. This side will be basically the lines on it. But if you're looking for dark heat transfer paper, it will have not this yellow line. I don't know why I picked that one up. It will have two solid blue lines on it or a dark purple line. And what you do? Excuse me. Oh, you will also need one of these, a Cricut Mat. That's what you would need. So that way you can put the images down on there so your Cricut can cut it out. Basically, this side of the paper will be loaded just like this. It'll be loaded like this with this side up. Basically, where the lines are showing on here will be loaded up. So that way when it comes out, the image will be printed on this side and it will show like this. See? So let's go ahead and get into it. You will also need to download Cricut Design Space. So that way you could go ahead and print your images out, you know, set your images up and whatnot. But let me go ahead and jump right on into this, okay? First of all, I don't know why my internet clicked off my computer like that. But anyway, let's close this, finish this out because I was making some business cards for myself. Okay, we're gonna close this out. I need to pull y'all a little closer so y'all can see for yourselves what I'm trying to do. Okay, as soon as it loads up. Give me a minute, y'all. Okay, so this is a blank canvas right here. And what you're going to do, you're going to upload, go to upload. Once this thing closes out, make sure I'm on a new canvas here. Okay, upload. As you can see, I already have images down here that I've been using, that I've been cutting out already. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to upload an image just for show. Go to recent. No, go to recent. Okay, you just pick whatever image you're trying to print out. What I'm gonna do, just for example, we're gonna take the Looney Tunes picture. And what you're gonna do, I'm gonna do complex because I want fine details, the blended colors, low contrast between subject and the background, basically. And you can either clean your background up like I'm gonna clean up, zoom out real quick. You don't want your image to be all clunked up with stuff if you're not gonna, you know, if you're not gonna be the one to, if you're not gonna cut it out, because your Cricut will cut this type of stuff out for you, you know, where you basically took certain stuff out. You could do it this way, but we're not gonna do that. We're gonna undo that because you don't want to tear your image up like that. It's not clean cut, but it's just for example, y'all. See? And then we're gonna hit continue. And what you want to do, you want to save as print then cut image. You don't want to do just a cut image because if you do a cut image, it's just going to print that out and not the color and everything else. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to save that as, you can save that whatever name you want to save it as, but I'm going to save it as image_0961 since I already have this image already saved. And what I'm going to do, hit upload, and you're going to select that image. You're going to hit insert image. The image should pop up in just a second. The image should pop up. I'm having a little, I don't know why it's acting like that. So I'm just click make it. Matter of fact, we're gonna go back because that image is acting funny right now. We're gonna do bubble guppies. See, bubble guppies is showing. I don't know why Looney Tunes not showing. This image was already, you know, all the extraness was already taken out of it. So we're gonna click make it, which will be lighting up green right there. I'm gonna take that. And if you want to mirror the image, meaning you wanted to read it from the right side of the mask, well, the right side of the mask, you'll mirror your image. But if you're not trying to read, if you're trying to read from the left to the right, you will not click mirror the image. And you will hit continue, and you will click send to printer, meaning you will load the paper. Like this, just like this, because you will need either, it doesn't have to be an HP, it can be, you know, a Canon or whatever printer, just as long as it's inkjet. And you will close this up, and then how it will come out once I print it out. We're gonna just send it to printer, for example. Hit click. Take add bleed off. You do not want the bleed, because if you don't add bleed, if you add bleed, it will be all on the outside of this box. You want it to cut on the inside of this box. So you're gonna hit print. I'm gonna change that from cardstock to custom on here. Just leave it on custom. You don't have to change it or nothing, because I'm gonna show you what else you need to do. And when it's time to set material, you hit browse on material. I'm gonna go to iron on. I'm gonna go down to printable iron on dark. And I'm gonna hit done. And then we're gonna wait for this image to be printed out. I'm kind of low on ink. I have more ink over there. I just have to load it. I just want to use the last drop of ink in my printer. So the image might not be of best quality right now. Or then again, it might fool me, because it's not, my ink's not really terribly low. But yeah, this is how you put the image out. Now let's take it over here to the mat, so we can put it on the mat, so that way I can cut it out. And what it does, you have a sticky residue on your mat. Excuse this dirty mat. I have more than one mat. I just haven't used the other mat yet. Set the image down on that. Make sure nothing pops up or sprinkle up. Then we're just gonna load it over here on our machine, like this. Make sure you're inside that margin right there, so nothing don't get tore up. Okay, show me everything. We're gonna load it. Okay, unload it. There we go. Okay. And what we're gonna do, we're gonna come back over here. You don't have to print it in fast. You don't have to cut it in fast mode. You can just cut it regular. So I'm gonna just cut it regular style. Hit continue, which means hitting that C, so you can cut it. It's scanning the image right now. That's what it's gonna do. As you can see, that little light up under there is scanning the image. Still scanning the image, and it's gonna cut the image out. Now it's time for it to cut it. And what it's gonna do is gonna cut around all that white, cut the image itself out, and I'm gonna show you how to lift the image up so you can put it on fabric. Of course, you need fabric. So if you're making a face mask, what you want to do, you want to have your fabric already pre-cut out. You want to make this on the main fabric that you're using, not the lining. What you want to do, you want to make sure it's cut out. That way you can put it on top of the fabric. Oh, and you also, if I forgot to tell y'all, you need an iron or you need an easy press. Either one works fine. They both do the same thing. I have like the Cricut easy press, and I got the mini easy press, and then I have my iron. I was using the iron before I bought that. But what you do, you also need this film sheet. Since I'm late telling y'all that, where is that at? Because you don't want to just iron it on the image. You want to have this or a cloth. It can be either this or a cloth over it, so you can press the image down onto the fabric. I already have some fabric pre-cut out, but I'm finna show you how to lay it on there. Warm that up. We're still cutting that image out. Right now it's only 26% done because I did not cut it in fast mode. We're gonna come back over here while it's cutting. If you don't cut in fast mode, it gives you more precise cuts. If you cut in fast mode, it still gave me a precise cut, but it kind of cuts corners real fast. So If you want it to be precise and on point, you do it just regular mode. Unless you're in a hurry, that's when you do fast mode. Okay, so almost 72% done. I'm gonna first show you how you're gonna pick the image up. Oh yeah, this came with my accessories as well. You can pick things up. These are your tweezers. Came with my kit that I had bought, and this is for you to scrape residue, like stuff like that, off your mat. So I'm gonna unload that. I'll pick this up. Okay, and we're going to. I'm gonna set y'all right here. Oh yeah, I got scissors that came with it too. Okay, I'm gonna set y'all right there. Okay, I'm gonna take my weeder. That's what this is called, and I'm gonna start where my image is cut out at, because you'll see the line where it's cut out at. You will do like this, and this will help you easily pick your image. You can use your tweezers to pick the image up if you want to. You can take the weeder, lift it up, and then you take the tweezers to help pick up the image if you're not confident enough that you won't pick it up without tearing it. See, I've been doing this more. I done did more than enough face masks to be careful and not tear my image up. So if you have any questions, feel free to leave some in the comments below. I will get to your questions in a timely fashion. I will actually answer them as soon as you leave the questions. If you have any more questions, please do not be scared of this, of the Cricut machine. It's not scary, because I jumped right into this with no guidance, no nothing. I did it all on my own. And as you can see, the image is printed out. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to put it on my fabric so you can see how everything's going to lay out. You don't have to print your image that big. Your image can be either a size, the width can be like 6.725, and then the height can be like 3.75. Whatever you want to make it, however big you want the image on there, whether it's a t-shirt, cup, whatever you're trying to do, make it to whatever size you want to use it for. Right now, I can tell you this is about a size 7 image that I cut out, or it might be a little bit bigger, 7.785. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to set this up straight. And how you're going to do it, you're going to take this and put it over it. You're going to take your easy press, or your iron, excuse me, and you're going to put it over. Make sure for your iron that you do not have water in it, because if you have water in it, it's not going to go well. So make sure your iron doesn't have it in it while you're pressing. But you're going to take this, and then you're going to press it over it. And the image will be laid out just like this. How this image is laid out. Excuse that, because I was doing demonstrations for another project on that one. But yeah, it will come out beautiful. And this is how this is a better demonstration for you. That's how this image got laid on there. Same way, heat transfer image. And it came out beautiful. If you have any questions, leave comments below. If you like this video, give me a thumbs up. If you like the content that I'm making, subscribe below. Hit the subscribe button. Also, make that bell ring for notifications for the next video that I plan to drop, which I'm dropping my fabric haul in the next couple minutes. And, you know, thank you for all y'all love and support. For my 161 subscribers, thank you for tuning in and everything. And, you know, I will be dropping a Q&A, so leave questions below if you want me to do a Q&A. So, till next time, guys. Peace.